if you was in the corner of Grasso, man, like what would you tell her, man? Like even before the fight or during the fight, man. Like
What I would have told Grasso during the fight, I would have told Grasso, you got to start kicking her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to start kicking her, and you got to do more than that low kick that you do. Like Valentin, Grasso, she'll kick your leg. You know what I'm saying? She'll kick your calf, but like kick her to the body, man. Like, try to kick her to the body. You know what I'm saying? Like, clinch her up. Like, keep her in the clinch. Like, keep her there. You know what I'm saying? First of all, when she's fresh, land some kicks. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta press her against the cage. You gotta work her down. You know what I'm saying? And Grasso had some moments where she was trying to do that. You know what I'm saying? But Grasso, I would have told her to kick more. If you're gonna kick that low calf, like kick that low calf. You know what I'm saying? Like kick the shit out of that low calf. You know what I'm saying? And slow her down because you can only take so many calf kicks. But when you get her to the cage, you gotta keep her there. Get her, you know what I'm saying? Keep her there. Get her down. You know what I'm saying? She did better in the clinch against Macy Barber than she did against Natalia Silva. Like she should have been working like that. In my opinion, she should have been working that hard. As hard as she was working against Macy in the clinch. You know what I'm saying? Like the way she had Macy pinned against the cage, keep Natalia there. It's gonna take somebody to slow Natalia down like that. And that's what I would have told her. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's before the fight, my game plan for Grasso would have been attack that lead leg. Like when you can get it, attack it. Like that should be like every single time that you can get close to that leg, you need to be kicking that front leg. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody's gonna have to take the wheels off of Natalia Silva, slow the wheels down a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And make her stationary, just kind of like Michelle Pajeda. You know what I'm saying? Michelle Pajeda doing all that moving around and flipping and all of that stuff. People start kicking his legs, and now you don't see him doing that no more.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You see him kind of you know what I'm saying? You see him now being forced to change his to change his style, you know what I'm saying, and be more of a fighter instead of all this jumping around and flipping and all of that stuff. So, that's what I would have been telling Grasso. Kick her legs, slow her down, and then let's work against the cage.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
Yeah, because like
what would you have told Grasso?
Man, for Grasso, I would have told her to build off of that jab, man, because a lot of people don't catch this. I wonder if the Silver Train catches this, because look, I'm gonna tell it.
Right.
But because I don't want to see her fall to this, but the double jab is really effective. It's really effective. And Grasso, if she were to jab to like the chest more and maybe like go back and forth chest to the head, it probably would open up a right hand. Because Natalia Silva, when she leans back and backs up, her chin is up. It's wide up.
Yes.
So Grasso needed to kind of change her stance just a little bit from leaning heavy and double jab her way in and try to set up like a head kick, her own head kick, or like a leap in left hook. Because at that point, you got to take a chance. Like if somebody's faster than you, you got to step in, and you got to go in there. And when you see somebody step back and their chin is up like that, you as a boxer, you got to exploit that. That's for you. You know what I mean? Like
right.
That's for you. So when she was throwing that double jab, I would have been like, hey, like after that double jab, throw that right hand.
Right.
Next couple of times, double that jab. And when she's on the cage, when she backs into that cage, and when she starts to like bounce around to the left or right, leap in with that left hook, and you drop her.
Right.
Because I seen it doing like when guys like try to bounce around their feet and then they step out to their left or right, or if they step to their right, you can hit them with a left hook. And she could have caught her a couple of times had she, kind of built off of that jab. Because when Natalia Silva's on her back foot, that's when she ain't got as much power.
Right.
And she ain't gonna throw a head kick, so that's when you got to come after her. But Grasso would kind of wait, take pictures behind the jab, and she wouldn't do much. So that's what I would tell her. Like, had she been um, maybe more like, okay, what do I got to do for following up after this jab or so, like, because I do see like Natalia Silva's chin is there, and I think she gets away with it because nobody's really like cut her off right,
Right.
and nobody's as fast as her. But it really ain't about speed if you know how to like corner them. And Grasso's game should have been cornering, trying to
Yes.
corner.